We talk of managing, controlling, dealing with, containing, handling, or coping with emotions, all of which are ways to try to regulate emotions. This term means letting your feelings go completely when you need free rein and restraining them when that is most appropriate. Losing yourself in them is not a great idea. This process requires intellect, common sense, and sound judgment to determine what to do. Emotions come from experiencing to taking actions based on them. Regulation is not choosing one way to act with emotion or never varying a rigid stance. It is fluidly making decisions based on what and how much you're feeling and the context that you are in. If you are at a job interview, your prospects will be better if you sit on and not delve into your anger at the receptionist who forgot to tell the interview that you arrived an hour ago. This is a time to control or contain your feelings, although you may return to thinking about the incident when the interview is over. If you're having a case of prenuptial jitters, you must shift into a self-soothing mode to prevent yourself from calling the wedding off at the last minute. Recognizing that getting married is scary for everyone, letting your heart overrule your head would be unwise, to say the least. However, if your daughter constantly talks back to you, you want the capacity to feel hurt and the verbal skills to express your disappointment. Without both, you might let her walk all over you. If you're diagnosed with a life-threatening illness, you need access to your emotions to work through your fear, sadness, and helplessness. You are finding ways to cope and people to support you. And that will only come from getting in touch with what's happening inside of you. You have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. That's what emotional regulation is all about. When emotions are well regulated or managed, you experience and express them at an appropriate time and in an appropriate manner. When they're poorly regulated, you either bust a gut keeping them in, spill your guts without meaning to, or swing wildly from one extreme to the other. No one regulates their emotions perfectly, but those with more practice do better than those with less. Remain aware of your feelings and work hard at figuring out how to handle them.